Last in my series today is the eyeshadow brushes. All of them, all kinds. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me once again. Welcome, I'm Karina. And how do you like these lashes today? They are as wild as you can get lash-wise, I think. They're not as uncomfortable to wear as you may think. They're not like you can really tell that you have eyelashes, but they're part of a collection that I got that are from peacock feather style, and I have some that are true peacock in the colors of the peacock, like the blue and green, but these ones are more brown. They're a look in themselves. I don't have really anything else in my eyes, not even mascara, because who needs it, right? Speaking of eyes, I have all my eye brushes today, the ones that are truly like for putting eyeshadow or eyeliner. I have quite a few, so let me show you. These are my eyeliner brushes, okay? And these two are from They are from Kryolan. And one is synthetic, which is this one. And it's quite flat. If you see there, it's a flat brush. So it's really good if you want to lay like a straight flat line in your eye. This one, which is natural hair, is more like conical in the way that it is shaped. So, again, different effect. A little bit perhaps more sharp and more streamlined. If I find the links, obviously I will link all these brushes below. One that I recently got and I haven't used yet, which is a mixture between those two, is this Uemura, the 2R. And you can still get this brush from Uemura. This is Kolinsky hair, so natural hair. And again, I understand a very sharp line. Now, if you really, really want to do some detail in your eye, maybe sometimes here, to finish up that inner corner, this one from, I think this is Royal Langnickel. I will link it below, okay? Look at this point. This one is tiny, 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 and it will get into the tiniest spots if you want to add some color or if you just want to particularly shape, okay, that a detail. Now, eyes that are good for the crease or also for the outer corner to build up that V shape. This you see me use all the time. This is the Suquu M brush, which has that shape. One that is like a smaller version of that is by Coyudo, is this particular one. This is goat hair, like coho goat, and this beautiful wooden handle. And you can use this, I use it sometimes on the crease. It depends on the effect and the amount of product you want to put. A traditional one for the lid, okay, and for a smoke effect, is particularly on the crease, is this one by Paula Dorf. And this is the smoky lid. And this is a classic, but I don't think is available anymore. Paula Dorf's brushes are pretty much discontinued. Same concept as this one, but bigger, is this Royal Langnickel Pro, okay? The thing with this brush is that it's quite hard here. But again, it's a tight brush. It depends the effect you want to achieve with this. A smaller version of the Suquu M is this by Chiku Hodo. This is the eyeshadow brush, and it's a bit more pointy at the end than the Suquu. Now moving on to sort of straight but detailing sort of brushes. I have this one. You always need an angled brush. This is ancient. This is from Sonia Kashuk. Here in the States, you get her brushes at Target. Again, angled brush. You want this just in case. Sometimes it's, you know, to shape your eyeliner. Sometimes you can do some eyeshadow, or depends, okay? A very versatile one by Real Techniques is this one, which is the shading brush. This is a very versatile brush. You can use for inner corner, you can use to blend in certain areas, you can do under eye. Highly, highly recommended, this one by Real Techniques. These two flat square brushes, one is by Japonesque, this one is by Stila. They're the same. These are good to put particularly powder eyeshadow or powder eyeliner. I use them with powder eyeliner to just intensify your lash line. That's pretty much what all they're good for. But it makes a real difference, you know. Even if you don't have mascara, you can tell if you have an intensified eyeline and lash line, sorry. And this would be the brushes to do with it. Now, placement brushes. I have quite a few. Placement brushes are to lay down eyeshadow, pretty much. My bigger ones are these ones. This one is from Devitt, which unfortunately they folded. And this one is from the Crystal collection, Crystal Enhanced collection of Sephora. These are quite large, but you know, sometimes I have quite large eye and eyelid space, so I can get away with using this type of brushes. A classic one to lay down eyeshadow is this one, the 239 by MAC, which I have two versions. This is the original by Hakuhodo. This is the one that is synthetic and not as good. This one splashes a lot. This one keeps its shape. But to lay down eyeshadow, they're a must. Two more to lay down eyeshadow is this Suquu, again, real hair. I think is the, I don't know if it's the F or the S, but I will link it below. This one is still available. And one that I just got, which is from the, what is it, Betram or Bekram Rock collection. Look at this one. This is very pretty. I like it's very tight there, so you can really lay down product nicely. This is from Wet n Wild, and they came up with this collection of a few brushes and I think an eyeshadow palette. They're sold out already. I'm not surprised. They're very pretty and looks very, very effective. And my smallest placement brush is this one, which is the LY18 by Louise Young. This is really small. My biggest and my smallest. There you go. Double-ended brushes. One that you see me use all the time is this Stila 20, which I used actually today for my inner corner here. This part is ideal for that. This one is shaped at an angle, but is, you know, a round brush that is shaped at an angle. So it's very useful for outside corner. And this one, which came in a kit of 3 by Sephora France, this one is very nice for blending, you know, smudging out the edges of eyeliner. And this one is just very much like an all-over brush, similar to this by Real Techniques, really. It's just a little smaller. Last but not least, those brushes that you use in your eyes that you don't always use. One that is very useful is this one by Hakuhodo, and it doesn't have a number. It's like a spade type of brush. I mean, not spade, but you know, like a large painting brush. This covers the whole eye area, so it's very, very good to lay down a color, a base color. This is a natural brush, so natural hair brush, so you don't use with creams. But if you want to lay down all at once one color, it just lays it down wonderfully. Another one by Hakuhodo. This is from the J214R. This looks like a stippling brush, but it is for eyes. This is very good to pick up glitter and just apply it, okay, in the eye area. It's pretty much what I use it for. Or if you have loose pigment eyeshadow or glitter and you just want to lay it down softly, very, very nice way to lay it down. A detail micro glow, which is really good to lay down product highlighting in very, very small areas. This is by Royal Langnickel. It's a very pretty brush from the Moda collection. And again, if you want to detail very, very strategic highlighting, this is an excellent brush. Not just for eyes, but you know, somewhere in the face where you want detail with highlight. And last but not least, this is by Sigma. This is the inner corner shader, and this is for inner corner. And it's pretty much what I use it for. Well, I believe this is my last video on brushes. I have a playlist with all the videos, all my brush collection, if you want to look that up. Thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, just leave them below. Stay safe. I hope you're well, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye-bye.